In this video, Crystal thought that she was asking a question about lead magnets, but she actually discovered a core offer that I quite frankly believe is going to scale to the moon as long as she does the right things moving forward. My name is Sam Carlson. Welcome to the UpHex channel, where we talk about building an agency that is sustainable, makes profit, and is easy and fun to run. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we've got lots of really good stuff like this coming out all the time, and you don't want to miss it. Pay attention to this video, walk through the entire set, because before this call, Crystal was making a lot of the same mistakes that you probably have made. And I think she had a lot of epiphanies in this 10-minute clip.
So what are your thoughts on like lead magnets and stuff? Just direct response only, no lead magnet? Nothing like that?
Lead magnets are awesome. So if you do a lead magnet right, then they're awesome. If you do a lead magnet at a superficial level, I don't know, it's kind of counterproductive. And when I mean do it right, meaning, so Christy and I were talking, I think yesterday, in a meeting like this. And I asked her a question about what kind of profit margins a business makes. She's like, well, I don't know what they make, but we make great profit margins. I'm like, right there, what you have, what you figured out, that right there, you know what we call that in the marketing business? We call that value. Everybody's very abstract on the word. Give them value. What the hell does that mean? Like, just go out and be like, okay, I'm going to go to the ads library, and these people say, pull this widget off the shelf and give them that. That is not value. She's like, right there, she told me something that she had figured out that she can use. I'm going to be like, Chrissy, you're going to put together a mini course. You're going to put together something, a deliverable that will show them how to do that same thing. And the way you're going to sell them that one thing, so you're going to sell that thing because it sells the next thing. That's the secret of the monkey fist, you guys, the monkey fist. Sell the thing that sells the thing. I'll tell you about this in a second. But you're going to sell the thing that sells the thing. And in her teaching them how to do that in their business, guess what? One thing that she's immediately going to get: trust, credibility, everything. So when she tells them that thing, she'll also tell them, hey, by the way, do you want to fill up your calendar with more pet stop, whatever, more of those? They're gonna be like, why wouldn't I? She's an advisor of mine. She just taught me something that changed my business. Gary Bensavenga said, all marketing should be valuable. All marketing should be valuable, right? And so it's kind of like where you deliver the value is based on your understanding of the market itself. See what I mean? Sell the thing that sells the thing.
So if I was trying to, like, for our cleaning company, we have so many Airbnb clients. Like, it's predominantly vacation rentals all day in our specific area, but it's not the same for every other cleaning company. So in theory, I would create a bunch of different lead magnets for the cleaning industry based on the types, like commercial cleaning, Airbnb, residential, like lead magnets. And then if it's applicable, they would just run that one. How does it work as far as like just
An
custom
MVP,
values?
if you were an MVP, I would tell you to just focus on the cities where there is Airbnb and only do that. You can build a massive business just on that.
What, for us, for our agency, or for like the lead magnet thing?
All of the above. You're in an Airbnb place already, so I'm assuming you're not going to be like going out and opening, like franchising these things. So you're going to be selling it. If you teach them how to do that, why would they want it? Because the margins are better. Why would you want to clean for an Airbnb thing? Margins are better, I'm guessing, and very like you're cleaning all the time, so you make more money on a single account.
I just feel like not every, like, I'm imagining like all the clientele that we have right now, and not all of our clientele does Airbnb.
We'll just pick the ones that do.
I feel like I'd be leaving so many people out because
that's just that's an entrepreneurial flaw.
Tell your chiropractor story. That's where I've started to really understand that, is that you left so many chiropractors out of what you did, right?
There's like 50,000 chiropractors in North America, and for 3 years I would take like chiropractors and all these, but I started to learn their businesses. And so there's chiropractors who offer just general chiropractic, And then as we narrow down, there's ones that do spinal decompression, there's ones that do neuropathy, there's ones that do all these different things. When we had our case study published, we found out that all of the ads that we were running for chiropractors, for general services, they all got leads at a good cost. Like the lead cost was always, that was like a vanity. It's like, oh, I get chiro leads at $12. That always felt good to say, but they didn't make any money. Like literally attribution data, we could see we couldn't see it until we had the case study. These aren't making any money, but the one that was making money was narrowed down to that very niche thing. And so we got rid of all of those leads. We built all of the ads on just those things. Whenever I wanted customers, I could get them like that. And they would be the exact customer I wanted, not the customer that I thought I wanted. I'm like, oh, no. I had hundreds of clients that were that exact thing. You can have hundreds of Airbnb clients. How many Airbnbs are there out there? Airbnb would be worth billions of dollars if there wasn't tons of those. And if one cleaning company, imagine if I'm a cleaning company, I'm like, you can have an entire business off of 10 clients. What? I can? You mean I don't have to have like 50 clients? No, they can be 10 because you're going to be cleaning for those people 5 times a month instead of twice a month or whatever the number. I don't know that business, but
3 times a week.
How many clients do you need? And by the way, this solves your other problem too. Down the funnel, they're like, hey, we can't keep these people busy. No, we have a growth model. Our growth model is this: every time you come in, you use these ads, they fill up that person, and that person now has that many jobs. Then it's time to hire again. They come back to you. They're like, hey, I need to hire again. And you put them in this like cycle.
I feel like it'd be good to market to the clients because the clients want to make more money. They want to make more money with their Airbnb. So I feel like it could be a really good lead magnet, like 5 ways to make more money with your Airbnb or something, 5 ways to improve your guest experience as an Airbnb, or like Airbnb setup checklist as like them getting into the, I don't know. Like there's just a few things that I feel like.
So can I
really
tell you just
easy.
overall, like the sentiment of this, like the theme of this entire thing? When you came in, you're talking very broadly. And you were talking all about what you wanted to sell, all what you wanted to do. By the end of this, you're thinking specifically and strategically. I mean, what kind of business would you have if every person that came in was like, we know we're going to get these outcomes because this is awesome. It's so crazy. Like some of the times, like we do these things, like the fact that you have Airbnb clients and they're awesome and you never mention that. Isn't that crazy? Like just think about that all by itself. Think about that.
And we do it remotely. We use a storage unit, and we have employees. I don't even have to be there. It's all online.
I don't know what else to tell you. You're sitting on a gold mine.
That sounds awesome. What would be a good, how do I identify what would be the best freebie? Do I just do a whole bunch of testing for the Airbnb clients
Crystal,
figure out what
you've
works?
gotten so much free value out of this thing. You're milking it to the teat, which is totally fine.
Man.
But all of the stuff that you're talking about is a process. And you have to go, like, you don't get to graduate high school until you go through kindergarten, first grade, all like in the right order, right? And so you've had an outcome breakthrough. Your ability to fulfill on that outcome breakthrough, that's what's at risk here. How long it takes you to do it, and then how much guesswork you go through in order to do that, and how much money you spend in that guesswork, and then whether or not you quit because you know that the outcome is good, but you don't know the steps to do it. That's what's really at risk. And every entrepreneur risks the same thing when they feel like, well, everybody else talks about this online and I can just go do this and this, that, and the other. So I'm just going to go, I'll go figure it out. Go ahead, figure it out. How well has that been working out? You know what I mean? You should be an MVP. And I didn't come on to today to like pitch MVP, but I'm telling you right now, with the breakthrough that you just have, you should be an MVP. It's crazy. And it's as my niece would say, it's knuckin' futz. So we don't swear. Sometimes we swear, but we don't say the F word. So we say knuckin' futz. So if you are interested in that, just send me a message. Does anybody else have a question? You're sitting on $1 million business like that. It's crazy. I can see your business right now. Christy can see your business right now. So she's like, she's gone through MVP. She's going through MVP. She's like, oh, I can see what's going on here. See? You know what's also really annoying, Christy? is it's always easier to see it in someone else's business. It's
Yeah, when I see it in
much
hers,
easier.
I'm like, that's what I need. I just need that thing, and then I'm going. That's it. So you have
Well,
it. Go.
I would say, remember, and we kind of grabbed onto yours a little bit yesterday. We grabbed onto one of them, right? What she was able to do in her own business, that's a core outcome element that is very specific, very desirable, right? And, remember what we say in the last week of module, it says, this week, we're going to get closer than ever to your customers. So close, in fact, that we're going to know what they want before they even know what they want. Nobody I'm not in the cleaning space, but I'm guessing nobody provides a productized outcome of building a cleaning business that you can run remotely on just Airbnb. Dude, that is I just wrote your webinar, by the way, like that. I just sold your company for $1 million. Gosh, come on, guys. This is child's play. This is amazing. All right. Anything else before we go?
Hey, Sam, this is Russell. I just wanted to chime in and say thanks for doing this today. I've been listening, running around doing errands, but and I also wanted to just second what you said a minute ago about I can see this in other people's businesses, and it is so hard to see it, what's right in front of me. So it's good to kind of go through this exercise and see this over and over again, and then go back and apply it to what I'm doing.
Good, man. Glad to hear you say that. That's great. You should also be an MVP. Anybody that's not an MVP, which Christy's an MVP, I don't know who the guests are, but you should be an MVP. You want to build if you want to build like a very simple business, very simple agency, promotes a profit first approach, simplicity, and then how to actually make an offer. You should learn it from somebody who's done it, right?